Yeah. Oh, yeah, we live? I think so. Damn, I can't even hear that air horn. Yeah, we live. What's good? What's up with it, yo? What's going on out there? What's happening? Look at this shit. Yeah, buddy. Yo, yo, yo. Yo, yo, yo. Yeah, buddy. My man. Jerome's in the chat. What's good? Happy Monday. I didn't realize I fuck with that button so heavy. I thought it would restart every time. Alternate shred and air horn. Good morning. Wake the fuck up. Happy Monday. Yeah. I'm having too much fun with that. That's all good. What's up, man? Happy Monday, everybody. What's going on? Dude, I love the fucking air horn. I wish it was louder, though. I got to reprogram my pad. But yeah, man, happy Monday. What's up out there? Welcome to a fine Monday edition of BS with Hannas. That's me. I call myself Nikki B. Hannas online. Welcome to the channel. BS with Hannas. Bullshitting, hanging out to my little morning YouTube talk show, man. Talk about what I'm thinking, what I'm doing. You know, the new premise of this show is apparently I'm waking up early as fuck, going to kill a fucking workout, coming home and reading and shit. You know, the original when I started this channel, I'm like, how do I describe myself? How do I describe myself in third person? I'm some asshole. I'm some I'm some retard on the internet, just out here talking shit. Another guy with a podcast and a bald head and thinks he's jacked and whatever the fuck else. But on one level, just some dude out here getting after it, man. I like to make music. I like to talk about things. I like to read. I like to ponder. I like to think, but not think too much because then you become an idiot. You don't want to be an idiot. Just discovered a new band. What you got? Dude, I can't pronounce that. My man Jerome says, just discovered a new band you should check out. Angine de, what's that French bullshit? Poitrine? I don't know how to pronounce that. Weird math rock, microtonal nonsense. It's sick. All right, well, I'll have to check it out, dude. Math rock, microtonal nonsense isn't usually the stilo I like, but neither here nor there. That's I got it right. Nice. Angine de poitrine. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, send me that shit, dude. Microtonal math rock. I'm not really that into math rock. I like some proggy stuff. I like some shifty tempos and spastic stuff in my music, but not usually. Yeah, neither here nor there. Like I said, I was in the gym this morning. When I get to the gym, dude, I just put on fucking metal. I got a couple real good metal playlists. Usually it's thrash. I like thrash metal, dude. Death metal, black metal. When I'm working out, when I'm fucking just getting after it. Slipknot with autism, he says. Slipknot's already got a good amount of autism, although it's more macabre, if we're using French words, macabre. A little demented, some of that old Slipknot stuff. And then they got Poppy. But, whatever. Those are heavyweights in the fucking game. I was listening to Slipknot this morning in the gym, as a matter of fact. My early morning workouts, what I've been doing, man, I've been banging out shit tons of body squats, pull-ups, and push-ups. Just like a nice, pretty fucking high intensity, high volume body weight circuit. Sets of 20. 20 squats, 5 pull-ups, hit the floor, 20 push-ups. Boom. 5 sets of that, and then go 15 squats, 5 pull-ups, 10 push-ups. By the time I'm done, it's like hundreds of fucking reps. And then begrudgingly do the cardio. Although I hate doing cardio. I like walking, but it's not really very intense. It's more for the brain. All of this shit's more for the brain than the body, I think, dude. As I contemplate, having a coaching program. Because what it is, right? Like getting the training thing, obviously I become more knowledgeable. And that's an accomplishment. That's a thing to do that is awesome. So let's do it. Let's get this personal training certification. And if I can legitimize myself a little bit, to whomever wants it, not everyone needs a trainer, obviously. Maybe 1 out of 20 fucking people even have that thought in the first place. So whatever. But to me, it's like, man, that'd be a cool fucking thing to learn this stuff, to have this you know, legitimacy. It's no different than a college degree. A college degree don't make you smart, but it does kind of reinforce some type of positioning, and it's cool. It's cool. It's an accomplishment. It's just a piece of paper. Yeah, but it's a piece of paper you got to earn through whatever mechanism. You know, I don't know, where was I going with this? Yeah, I don't even like the workout stuff is it's so much more for the brain and for the mind. I look at it like it's for the soul, dude. I really do. I fucking struggle. I struggle hard in the mornings, but all of a sudden there's a fire under my ass a little bit. If I like I said the other day, if I'm gonna have the sheer audacity to say to somebody, I can help you. I know things. I know this. I'll speak with authority and I will help you. I can give you something very useful. A lot of people don't have the ability to speak with conviction or authority, you know. Just an observation. It's just an observation I've had. So it's like, do I need to? Is it optimum? Do I need to do 400 reps of body weight exercises every morning and then 20 minutes on an elliptical? Is that really the best way to? Well, fuck whatever happens, dude. The results will come. The results will come if the work is done. They better at least. If you're working hard, if you're working right, if you're putting some fucking spirit, some spiritedness, some thumos into those reps, whatever it is you're doing, the results will come with time. That's what I've learned. So it's a matter of how do we fill that time? What's a good strategy to do all this stuff, at least insofar as the gym goes. So for me, yeah, it's like I'm getting to the fucking little cage in the Planet Fitness, one of those like split racks they got, and just banging out sets and headbanging in between to some fucking metal. Forget what it was today. Exodus, maybe the real high speed shit. But then when I get on the cardio machine, I'm like, let me throw on some old stuff. Let me remember what it's like to be a young guy, to be a young buck, going to the gym and just spending all this time in the world on the cardio machines. So yeah, I threw on volume three, the subliminal verses by Slipknot. It was enjoyable. And then by the time I get home, shit, crushing, chilling. So that's the Monday message. And then soon enough, I'll be out of here and go back to the gym to get the real workout in, to put that real work. It's a Monday. It's a rainy, shitty, miserable Monday. So while the rest of the world is, it's a Monday. That's the fucking Monday thing. That's the Monday thing. And I guess the point of this, in many ways, resist that. Don't be that. Don't be that person. It's a Monday. I'm just dragging my ass. I wish it was still the weekend. Man, fuck that. Get after it. Get you some today. Get you some today, dude. It's a Monday, which means it's chest day. I also did chest on Friday. And I hit that first big 315 bench press on Friday. Dog, I was so excited about that. I've been chasing that 315 for a long fucking time. For a long time. Because it's tying back into this new mission of mine. If I want to become a personal trainer and fucking have that as something else that I do, to be a renaissance man, so to speak, you better fucking come correct. Which means I need to accomplish my own goals, at least, you know? And 315 on the bench was a fucking goal for a long time. 4 years ago, I would have been like, man, I'm never going to get that. I'm never going to get that. Time and fucking execution, time intention, as the saying goes, boom, crushed it, you know? And it lends itself to that authority. Maybe I can teach someone how to fucking bench press if I can hit this weight that once upon a time I thought was so fucking impossible. That was for other people, you know? That shit wasn't for me. Need to come correct with my goals, need to have some kind of fucking demonstration of proficiency and at my habits. That's the big thing. That's the big thing. When I see all these people online talk about like mindset coaching, it's true. Is it counseling? Is it coaching? Is it therapy? None of it's even that different than like the AA stuff and like sobriety coaching or whatever, dude. People got to learn from fucking people. I'm obsessed with learning. I'm obsessed with it. Ever since I fucking put the bottle down, I'm obsessed with just listening to good stuff and trying to absorb and digest good stuff and then incorporate it, you know? And it's one of those things, you learn this stuff and what do you do with it? Keep it all to yourself? Do you hoard all this knowledge? Do you hoard lessons or do you fucking share it? It's That's the thing I really like in the AA program, the 12th step. Extend that hand out, extend that branch to other suffering alcoholics when you're in that AA paradigm. But otherwise, that is a life principle, dude. Undergo a spiritual awakening and carry these principles in all of your affairs. Pay that shit forward, in other words. Be of service, be of use, be good. So that's what I'm trying to do, man. That's what I'm trying to do on a fine Monday morning. And that means showing up and doing the right things. And I like where I'm at. Grateful for where I'm at. Even though some dude on YouTube, as I post my shorts, as I post my shorts to get some views on the channel and, some subscribers are trickling in there. So that's all good. I appreciate you guys who listen, come in and watch after the fact. Always appreciate you guys who are in here live when I'm doing it. My man Jerome's in here usually. EMP's in here. Maddie shows up sometimes. Smiles shows up sometimes. Seth Sanka shows up sometimes. You guys are cool. I appreciate that, man. It's fun, dude. I like doing this. Oh, there he is. What's up, big dog? Good morning, sir. A fine Monday morning. But yeah, to people who listen to this after the fact, who listen to it on audio when I send it out, I appreciate you guys. This has been a fun learning experience. It's been an interesting developmental arc. Because even again, being off the program now, so I cheated last night again. I had some fucking Domino's pizza just to run the experiment. I wanted some 3D printed cheap. Well, it's not even that cheap anymore. I wanted some 3D printed, just indulgent, gluttonous, fucking bastard excuse for meal. And it's so mid. It's so mid. I'm as close as I ever been to snipping that old gluttonous tendency inside of me, that part of me that just looks at it like it's drugs. And what I'm finding about myself is I do pretty well when I when it this is a point of context, point of tension for me. When it comes to what I do and what I think is the way to live my own personal operating system, so to speak, I do pretty well when I'm operating in binary thinking. Yes or no, black or white, good or bad, this or that. And that's it. I do pretty good that way. It helps me kind of, I don't know, I guess eliminate the unnecessary and extraneous. But I don't think that's the way to look at the world. The world is not like that, but actions kind of are. It's kind of a new thought that I've had because I'm eating this food last night. Like when I eat at night, it's usually my last half hour or so just to chill and I put on something. I watch like that's when I watch the news and like people I like on the internet or whatever. Whatever. That's just what I do. But last night I'm like, man, it's a Sunday. Let me get some fucking pizza. Let me watch a movie. Let me just remember what this feels like. Because sometimes I still have that pang when it's like I want to live. The part of me still wants to live like a normal person and not be so serious all the time. But it's underwhelming and it's unrewarding. It is. So I was eating a bunch of fucking Dominoes and I watched that movie Civil War that came out a couple years ago. I got to the end of it and I'm like, man, this is like just so corny. This food is drugs. I have to either look at food as drugs straight up, like look at it like drugs because it's meant to be addictive. It's meant to get you. It's meant to get you. It does nothing for you unless it's just satisfying that craving. And it wasn't even that good. I wasn't even craving it all like that. I wasn't even fucking craving it all like that. It was just something to do. Well, so what it tells me is I don't really need to do that. Yeah, and then I'm watching this movie Civil War. It was alright. Everyone there was much ado about it when it came out a couple years ago. Oh, look what they're doing. They're trying to sow the seeds of division and stir the pot and make everyone hate each other. Motherfucker, they're already doing that. It wasn't even that much of a propaganda piece. It was using some low hanging fruit, some low hanging context for a movie that it was about photographers, war photographers. Like, and all the shots was all, this is like artistic. It's not even, it was all right. I'm spiraling. There's not even that much to talk about that. Underwhelming. That's what I have to say about it. When I decided to indulge in the shitty cheat meal and just watch some mindless entertainment that presents itself as if it's mindful and thought provoking. Nah, it was none of those things. Mid. Completely and totally mid. So fuck all that noise. Fuck all that noise. Instead, we listen to metal and fucking get after it, dude. So yeah, this is a Monday. The Monday stream. I had some dude on one of my shorts tell me I was 50. He said, "Yo, you're 50. Get off YouTube." I'm like, "Damn, dog. I'm fucking 33 years old, man. I'm not no 50. I'm not no 50. That shit ain't right. That just ain't right." But what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Keep doing it because I think this is righteous. I think this helps me, and if it helps me become a better me, then I can use that better me to fucking help other fucking people. If you guys fucking don't have any, if you have trouble finding it in you to get in the gym today, know that old man Hannas, old Uncle B Hannas was in the gym probably twice on this fucking fine Monday. So what's the new premise of this? What's the new premise of this on a Monday? On a shitty, dreary, it is spring though. It's not cold. So that's nice. But it's like overcast and rainy and it's Monday. And ain't no one want to do nothing begrudgingly going about our business. Wake up early and crush and then keep crushing and keep ripping and all that shit. Do good things and do them well, do them often. You'll get the results. You'll get the results. Don't mind, more sets, more weight, more volume, more all of it, dude. Just fucking keep killing. So that's what I'm thinking. And yeah, I'm also excited that my store, you guys, anyone who listens to this, you want to get some heavy blues metal merch, my parallel brand, so to speak. Yeah. NikkiBeHonest.com/store. The hoodies are coming in nice. The fucking t-shirts are decent. The hats are decent, mad decent, as a matter of fact. A step above decent. I got a large size shirt, so my fucking arms look nice and big through it, and it came correct. Look at this joint. Yeah, the heavy blues metal tank top, dude. Oh, oh shit, my mic is falling down. But yeah, it's exciting. I got packages rolling in all day. Def not mid like Domino's. Yeah, Maddie, dude. I don't know when the last time you had something like that was, bro. Don't do it. Don't do it. I just had to run the experiment. I had to put myself, put yourself in an uncomfortable place, right? Isn't that what all the mindset guys talk about? Make yourself uncomfortable. That goes always, dude. That goes every direction. And if you have rat like tendencies within you, because I have that shit, I got that shit. Sometimes I'm just a ratty motherfucker. I'm just rat like. I just want to eat. I just want that cocaine drip from the bottle outside the cage. I'm not in my natural environment. The fucking Matrix has made it unnatural. So we know there's a slow drip. I know I'm susceptible to the slow drip. You want to see how strong you are? Get yourself a little bit. Realize it. Yeah, straight up poison. Soft chains are the hardest to break, you said. Dude, that's fucking. One more time for emphasis. Soft chains are the hardest to break. Yeah, because it's up here. It's all up here. It like excites me a little bit more than the bowl of rice and beef. And I didn't wake up feeling like shit. I slept fine. Like I wasn't guilt spiraling because I housed a whole fucking pizza and breadsticks. I like to eat. And I work in a burger joint. Like I haven't separated myself from those rat like things entirely yet. But you can't just do it. You can't just snap your feet and be, I'm a new person. Maybe some among us can do that, but I don't know how tenable that is for most people who are actually people. I'm not some fucking elevated person who occupies a different dimension. I'm just like every fucking buddy else. Most of us are all exactly the same with character differences and like I'm exactly the same. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? We're all way more alike than we are different. And I'm happy that I could eat this shit and be like, dude, I don't even like care about this. It wasn't like, oh, that was so good. And I ordered a fucking 2-liter Diet Coke because I love Diet Coke. Well, that's gonna kill you too, motherfucker. Everything's gonna kill me. You should have seen the chemtrails in the skies yesterday. They're trying to kill us. Diet Coke is the least of my worries. I wanted a nice cold 2-liter Diet Coke with my pizza, with my slop, so I could watch Civil War streaming for free on Amazon Prime to get commercials about whatever the fuck these commercials are, whoever they're selling it to. What is it like HPV medication commercials over and over? whatever. I just wanted a nice, if all Mike Muir wanted was a Pepsi, I just wanted a Diet Coke. My dude brought me a regular Coke. I had 1 cup of that, man. So thank you. That's the lesson there. That's the lesson for my making excuses to cheat, making excuses to fucking have an excuse. And it was not even worth it. Not even worth it because I couldn't. I can't. That's pushing it. Shit. That's the kind of idiot I am. That's the rat like tendency. Maybe that's the addict in me, right? I'll house a whole pizza, chips, and fucking cinnamon twists and glazing dressing just to. Yeah, I mean those cinnamon twists are fucking pretty gas though. But it's all garbage, and I know it. But I draw the line at a full calorie soda. Can't have the full calorie soda. That makes me like those people. So just keep it real. Shit, just got to keep it real. Although it is cool because the one driver that I would always get from Domino's, he's like some African dude. He's just the late night weekend, I guess, Domino's delivery driver. And I always tip him well 'cause I slung pizza for a long time. So I always throw the man a 20 spot. And if you're a delivery driver for Domino's, I don't know. Most people are just hitting the bare minimum on DoorDash or something. Here's your 10%, dude. Here's your $4.10 or whatever. So those guys, I respect the hustle. I always throw this guy a 20 spot. I always throw it. And I always get the same guy. I wonder if he sees my address and like knows that it's a good run to get. He like calls me ahead of time. He always tries to like hook me up with extra sauces and shit. My brother, how are you? Oh, it's so good to see you, my brother. He's like always just like, oh, thank you, man. He comes and like daps me up and shit. So that's cool. I mean, you should have given me my Diet Coke. That's a mark against your. But everyone fucks up at work if you're doing these kinds of jobs. That was my weekend. That was my weekend. Here, the summary is just fucking crushing workouts. Cheat meals are mid. Don't do it. Don't follow that inclination. You think you want it. I promise you don't really want it. And I promise it ain't really that fucking good. So go fucking crush workouts and do righteous things. Lift, shred, and keep ripping, as I like to say. You can get that shit at the Heavy Blues Metal clothing line. And besides that, that's what we got on this fine Monday, brother. That's what we got. That's what we got. So time to go hit the weights again. Time to go fucking get the chest nice and pumped up. And then go to work. Do my thing. I got some stuff I got to do tonight. I got to study. Tonight. I'll upload some more fucking guitar jam videos. Cause I'm really enjoying those. The other channel I got here on YouTube, Nikki Hannas Music. I'm really enjoying those, man. So yeah. Happy Monday, everybody. Thanks for hanging out on this fine episode. BS with Hannas on a Monday morning. You can find it on YouTube. I go live here on this channel at BS with Hannas. I'll send it out to Apple Podcast, Spotify Podcast, Amazon Podcast, so on and so forth. BS with Hannas, the GM Hannas. Good morning, or growth mindset, or what have you. All the above, baby. You want to hear the music? The other YouTube channel at Nikki Hannas Music, or NikkiBHannas.com, NikkiBHannas.bandcamp.com, Nikki Hannas on all streaming services. I post everything I do on Patreon. If you want to hit that shit up, patreon.com/Nikki Hannas. You can buy me a coffee if you're inclined. All those links are down here below. But, be careful because that might turn into a fucking mid cheat meal. Just kidding. It'll turn into an energy drink so I can do hundreds of fucking reps. Even though people out there say, you don't need to do hundreds of reps. The volume is overkill. You don't have to do that much. Just do a couple really good working sets. Rah! I don't need to spiral about that. I just need to go get some. Yeah, fucking hey. Keep it real. One love. I'm out. Peace. Heavy Blues Metal merch. NikkiBHannas.com/store. The whole mic just fell. Oh shit. Look at this. That shit ain't right, dude.